No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I just went on to YouTube for Ultimate Raider Fan 32, and the YouTube it stopped at the 1 hour 4 mark. It ended at the 1 hour 4 mark 2 minutes ago. So that's Ultimate Raider Fan 32. We're not live. And then let me check Knockout Canvas YouTube.
You sure? I'm on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 and we're live.
I'll go back on right now.
Oh, wait. Nope. It just killed it.
Yeah. So it killed 2 minutes ago at Ultimate Raider Fan 32. On Knockout Canvas, let me check good. One more time. Should still be okay, but let me double check.
Oh, no. It killed Knockout Canvas.
It killed Knockout Canvas too, right? Yeah.
It killed the
when your internet went out, it might have killed both.
It only killed one. It killed the oh, I'm missing the last round like an idiot. Hold on. I don't want to miss this last round. Man, it better be 6-4.
It might be 7-3, Turf.
I don't like it. I don't like it. 6-4. Give this kid 4 rounds, man. Give this kid 4 rounds.
See how Cordina's walking him down and then hitting him with the power. It's gonna translate to the judges. You know, that man strength.
Yep.
But man, this Jared Gonzalez, man, he's scrappy. Eddie Hearn might want to sign this 24-year-old. Seriously.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is a scrappy young Mexican.
Oh, I like it. I'm sorry. It's 6-4. Anything over 6-4 is too much. Don't give up the fight, kid.
Oh. Oh. What if your boy gets a knockout or a knockdown?
Right. So I am showing I got both of them.
Let me try again, Turf, because let me go to Ultimate Raider Fan first. Because it shows that it cut it, and then it nope. Ultimate Raider. Okay, Ultimate Raider Fan right now is now.
Oh, the canvas. I mean the canvas. My bad. The canvas. Knockout canvas. That's what I'm referring.
The knockout canvas. Yeah. All right. Let me make sure I'm not doing you dirty. Yeah. So when I press live on the Ultimate Raider Fan, the button.
No, that one I know is down.
Okay, that one went
down. I'm talking about
the knockout canvas. All right, let me check.
Although the Ultimate Raider Fan should be streaming.
Yeah, what's happening is the logo is streaming, but that there's no live pages on the bottom.
Huh. Yeah, it says on the Ultimate Raider Fan that it's going.
Yeah, and it is going on the logo if you click on the logo, but on the actual what you call it, where you press the live button, there's no horizontal or vertical lives going on that one.
Oh no, this should only be a horizontal. It says it started 3 minutes ago. So this one is definitely working. It's only the horizontal view for the Ultimate Raider Fan 32. It's 2 people watching right now. Okay. That one I know is working. Let's see how they view this fight, man. I'm curious. I just want to make sure these other ones are still going too, though. Looks like Instagram is still going strong.
G-Fam, you're awesome. Thank you. I'm about to hear the scores right now on this Joe Cordina versus Jared Gonzalez 10-rounder.
All right. All right. I think everything is still going.
I see the horizontal on Ultimate Raider Fan now.
All
It
right.
said it started streaming 5 minutes ago.
Correct.
Here we go, Turf. There you go, Turf. There's the scores.
They gave it to him.
Yeah, unanimous decision, but one of the judges was closer to what you said.
60-40.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. One of the judges was 98-92, which is I could have seen that because just as I was telling you, that first round was kind of close.
Right.
But 7-3 was about right for me. But I think one of the judges did score at 6-4.
That's where I had it. That's where I had it. Okay, so let me go to reach.
But now you know what's going to be crazy, Turf, is Joe Cordina will eventually, I'll guarantee you, if Abdullah Mason wins on November, they'll set that up.
Right.
And he's just going to be a Abdullah Mason victim, bro.
Yeah, yep, I agree.
I mean, he'll give Abdullah Mason a good fight, though, but
right.
You know that boy's different. That little kid's different, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, I don't know if you got to watch it, Turf, but I sent you so there's this thing that was happening in the boxing world where Floyd Schofield's dad was saying when somebody asked him, hey, this is awesome. What do you think? You know, Abdullah Mason is about to get a world title shot. If he wins the world title, would you want your kid, Floyd Schofield, to fight Abdullah Mason? And the dad says, why would we want to do that? We were already beating him up in the amateurs.
Right.
We were beating him up in sparring. You know, it's not a contest, right? And they're both pretty much the same age. Schofield's 22. Abdullah Mason just turned 21.
Right.
So then the very next day, Turf, I sent it to you. Footages of their sparring leaked, bro. And Abdullah Mason was taxing his ass.
Yep.
So, you know, the kid is different, man. The kid is different.
I agree.
So the co-main event for everyone who's listening to us right now on the Knockout Canvas, co-main event between Joe Cordina and Jarrett Gonzalez just finished in a very exciting fight. The last two fights have been very exciting. And now we're heading into the main event, which is Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank. It's in the in-between stages right now. So Turf's working on his tech stuff or something.
All right, it's taking a sweet time. So I guess I could just go here and get it too. No, cancel. Almost murdered myself.
If you're watching us on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32, we appreciate you. And if you could please, I'll put up the link again. If you could please follow us on the Knockout Canvas, that would be great.
Where am I going? I forgot what I was just doing. What was I just doing? What are we trying to do here? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Joe Cordina right now is just doing interviews.
Right.
And we appreciate you guys on a Saturday here, July 5th, joining us on the boxing watch party.
What is going on? I don't know where I was at. I lost where I was at, man. Forgot what I was trying to do. Maybe the spam folder will help me. Yep. That is true. Oh, it was TikTok, I think.
TikTok.
I was doing something for TikTok. Okay, yeah. So I want to go live. Let me see if I can do it.
So check this out, Turf. Breaking news as of 20 minutes ago. We just had a show about this on the Knockout Canvas on Wednesday night. If you guys want to rewatch it, and both me and Professor T here were very critical of the Jake Paul being ranked by the WBA.
Oh yeah.
So breaking news, Turf. Due to the heavy criticism and outrage from the other ranked contenders, the WBA will review Jake Paul's cruiserweight rankings at their upcoming European convention in Madrid next week or in 2 weeks. So they might be taking his ass out.
Bingo. Rightfully so.
Well, I think the main thing, and this is what you and I were saying, is we didn't talk bad about what Jake Paul's doing for boxing. We didn't say anything that he's bad for. We didn't do any of that.
Nope.
All we were saying is it's unfair to the guys who are ranked in the top 15, who did fight in 10-ounce gloves, who did fight other contenders to get up to the rankings,
right?
For him to skip the line just because he's popular.
Correct.
You know, so, and it does make the WBA look hella crooked, bro. Like in that movie, The Great White Hype.
Absolutely.
Remember that the sanctioning guy was played by Cheech, right? And then the Don King guy would be like, "You could rank him," and then he's like, come on, man, right, I can't keep doing this." Yep. He's like, "You can rank him," and then the Don King guy was like, "Well, what do you want, man? You want pussy money and houses or cars or something like that?" And he goes, "No, I'm tired of it. I already have a lot of it." And he goes, if you don't do it, I'll ruin you." "All right, I guess I'll take pussy money and cars." And then he just ranks the Great White Hype guy to be the next contender to Damon Wayans, who was the champ.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
Great classic movie if you guys ever want to watch Great White Hype.
Man, I don't have live access on the Knockout Canvas yet.
Really weird.
Not for TikTok. You know, you gotta you gotta do stuff to get certain. For Facebook, I need people to go over and subscribe to the Facebook page, the Knockout Canvas, please. I need 100 people so that I can start streaming live on Facebook as well. So if you don't mind, hit all of these. Yeah. So I can't go live here. So let's log out of this. Until I can go live. Log out. Yes. All right, I'm gonna grab myself a drink real quick.
All right. Waiting for the main event, y'all.
Yep.
We're waiting for the Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank main event right now on the knockout canvas. If you are on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32, we appreciate you. If you could please follow us on the knockout canvas.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Hero. Appreciate that. Hero, if you can jump on the knockout canvas, man, that would be awesome.
YouTube. All right. So let me go to YouTube real quick. Channel. Copy. Man, there's so much to set up, bro. So much to set up. No, that's not what I was looking for. Where was I just at? Oh, I hate losing my spot like this. Here we go. I would say 50. Screenshots. Okay, screenshot. Are you really gonna make me? Yes, you are. You are gonna make me go here. Cancel. All right, let's go here. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to create it. All right, I am trying to get some stuff set up.
All good.
All right, file. Let's download.
The next week is the July 11th free boxing on Netflix, and it's all the top women and the top women champions that'll all be fighting for free July 11th on Netflix.
Right.
And then July 12th is the one in New York City. We got Berlanga versus Shiraz, David Morrell versus Imam Katayev, Albert Puello versus Subriel Matias, and then Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda. So, who do you got on the Stevenson Cepeda?
Hold on a sec. You caught me at a bad time.
All right. I'll repeat that question in a second, ladies and gentlemen. No problem.
I did forget.
Still waiting for the main event to come up, which is going to be Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank.
Yes, sir.
It's been an exciting night of boxing, or in our case, in the United States, an exciting morning to afternoon of boxing. It's nighttime in the UK right now.
Yes, sir. All right.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Interesting fact for you, Turf. This will be the first time Jack Catterall is fighting at 147 pounds to challenge the undefeated 21-0 Harlem Eubank.
Okay.
I know you're already gonna go with Eubank. I know you. You're picking Eubank, which is a good choice. He's undefeated.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. Catterall's pretty good though, bro. He doesn't suck, man. He had one controversial loss, and then his only real legit loss was earlier this year to Arnold Barboza Jr.
Right.
So I don't know, man. 30 wins. This guy, he can box, and it'll be close.
Right. Right.
It'll be close. We've had a lot of close bangers so far.
Right. Nope, that makes sense. All right, so I am going to stop one to see what's going on.
Buddy Turf's still playing with the tech stuff, so don't mind him.
Oh yeah, I'll be playing with this stuff forever.
We are
here we go.
Working consistently to get the knockout canvas going. We have had 2 episodes so far in the span of 4 weeks, so 2 episodes. If you can please check out our latest episode. That would be great.
Do we have both going still?
Yeah, we still have the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 going. Let me check the knockout canvas.
Uh-oh, I just killed it. I think I just killed it. I know one thing I'm going to kill is all these windows I got open. We're going to get this cleaned up for the main fight, for the main attraction.
For the main event, we'll do our best to have it all cleaned up, y'all. Let me check the knockout canvas YouTube real quick. Do a reset.
Yeah, I'm going live.
So when I did the reset on the watch party,
so poor.
There is, yep. Working on like the label link and one of the links for knockout canvas for YouTube. Talking about YouTube.
Right. All right. So it's saying that I'm doing more than one. Let's go to your channel. Live. To watch.
Appreciate everyone. Whether you're joining us on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32, please do subscribe to our new channel, the Knockout Canvas. We appreciate you guys.
So yeah, I only got one going. Hold on. Let's go live. And this one is.
We appreciate everyone on all the other platforms. TikTok,
this one is the one that should be vertical. Yeah.
Twitter. So I got two horizontal ones in Ultimate Raider Fan 32.
And that's why I gotta figure this out, because this should be going.
And on the knockout canvas, let me check. I believe both of them are also horizontal.
Okay. So. All right, I stopped YouTube. Perfect. Now let's go to YouTube. Okay, so we're still live on the vertical. I mean horizontal. So now I want to go live on the vertical. All right, so now I should be live on the vertical.
I'll double check on the YouTube for you in a second. Again, everyone, we are waiting for the main event. Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank. To the knockout canvas right now for YouTube. Going to check and see if what you're doing worked. So On the knockout canvas right now,
I only see one,
I have a vertical that I do see. So I have a vertical.
but you
And
don't see the horizontal.
let me check. Let me check. And I no longer see the horizontal, but I do see the vertical.
Vertical.
The vertical is a go. We are a go on vertical.
Correct. So now,
On the Ultimate Raider fan, let me check. The Ultimate Raider fan currently now has horizontal on the Ultimate Raider fan. GeoMix, thank you. Let's see. GeoMax, thank you. Please. Us on. Thank you, GMax.
okay, it should be live too now. Both.
Both. Let me check.
Yep.
So on the Ultimate Raider fan, let me do a reset on the Ultimate Raider fan 32 on YouTube.
Everything is back.
Fan. All right. Ultimate Raider fan on YouTube currently right now has a horizontal and also has a
Horizontal.
So Ultimate Raider fan 32 has two horizontals. Let's see. Now the knockout canvas on YouTube.
It has two horizontals?
Yeah, Ultimate Raider fan 32 has two horizontals on
One.
YouTube. And now on the knockout canvas, I have one vertical. Let me check the other one. I have two verticals on the knockout canvas. So if y'all want to watch it on vertical, you can
two?
get one.
You don't see the one that's
not yet. Let me do one more reset.
Says two people are watching.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Now on the home page, there are two live streams going on. One is a vertical live stream, and then the other is a horizontal live stream. All right, I see two. I see two on the knockout canvasser.
Yep, I think we're finally good.
Thank you, Raider Shield family. We're working on the technical difficulties now, man. But we should be on a vertical platform and a horizontal platform on the knockout canvas. And then we should be on a horizontal platform on the Ultimate Raider fan 32.
You said
the main event is about to come on.
You said we have two, though. Yeah, I only see one for Ultimate Raider fan, but I'm going to try.
Harlem Eubank's coming in.
Yeah.
Your boy's coming in, Turf.
I can't
21-0. Undefeated. The nephew of Chris Eubank. Entering the ring right now.
What the heck is going on? There he is. All right. Let me see if I can. I would like to get this vertical on Ultimate Raider fan, but
it is what it is. It is what it is.
It's in the building. Shout out to Chewy. Getting ready for the main event. Let me get the chat boxes right. This is what I need. Create. Go live. I should have two here. Yep. Open link in the new tab. Open link in the new tab. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. see. All right, pop out chat. So that one's good.
If you guys are watching the main event on DAZN, DAZN, it is Harlem Eubank who is doing his ring walk right now, fighting against the former interim WBO 140-pound champion, Jack Catterall, who for the first time will be moving up to 147 pounds to fight Harlem Eubank, who, I don't know if you knew this, Turf, but he's been calling out Conor Benn. He's always said that he felt like because they're in the same division,
right?
You know, Conor Benn's 147. It really should be Harlem Eubank versus Conor Benn. So we'll see, man. If Harlem Eubank does his thing today, you might see Conor Benn, Harlem Eubank at some point. This is a big fight for Harlem because he's undefeated. So he's the B-side here in Manchester, though.
Right. So I got two verticals running.
Here comes El Gato, Jack Catterall.
The cat.
Again, it is on DAZN, DAZN, or whatever streaming service you use to do it, or a box or whatnot. But we are watching Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank at 147 pounds. Main event.
And as always, I am just completely blown away by the amount of people on X.
Appreciate all of you guys. Please press the like buttons and subscribe to the
like and subscribe. We currently have 113 people watching on X.
I love it.
Shout out to X, man. Love it.
Shout out to X, everybody. X, if you are watching the right now happening live on DAZN, Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank, that is the fight me and Professor T are watching right now. That's cool. Hero says he likes just listening to our blow by blow, kind of like the old days, old timer. Listening to the radio.
That's what's
You
up.
see right now Jack Catterall walking in with his hoodie.
Something's burning. Hold on.
So Navman, Raider Shield family says he has Eubank all day. So we got Turf and Raider Shield family saying Harlem Eubank. I'm not saying Harlem Eubank's going to lose. I'm just saying don't count Jack Catterall out, man. El Gato's moving up to 147 for a reason.
Tell him to clean up.
All right. All right. Let me see. Oh, we do need the Ultimate Raider.
Dewey, are you watching the main event? We're on the main event now. Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank.
All right. It's time. You're out of the screen. Where you at? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
So, Turf, this is for the WBA International and the IBF Intercontinental 147-pound belt.
Right.
It's exciting. The undefeated Harlem Eubank versus Jack Catterall.
I'm going to change this real quick.
Turf's so excited he had to leave, everyone. He's coming right back, though. So enjoy his beautiful boxing studio room right now with his Spence Crawford and Roy Jones Jr. poster. He's got that nice Floyd Mayweather painting. He's got Scarface that's not hanging up for some reason. I don't know why. He's got his signed gloves and Ring magazine all put up. He's got that big screen right next to him. So if you guys are, and then he's wearing a Spence Crawford shirt. There he is. He's back, y'all. Turf is back, looking like Idris Alba with his hat. Turf is wearing one of them. I think that's a Kangol hat for the UK because we're watching UK fights in Manchester.
It's my
looking like he's looking like Idris Alba right now, y'all.
Chewy's taking Catterall, huh? I like it. I
like it, Chewy. Good job. You never know, man. Catterall moved up to 147 for a reason. So Harlem Eubank might see his first
22-legged Sasquatch. Shout out to Sasquatch. The fact you only have 4 people watching might be an indicator that you're not professional. Okay. And so and what if I am professional and I have 4 people watching? Nobody cares, buddy.
But we do appreciate you coming, though.
Exactly.
We do appreciate you coming, no matter what the comments are.
Exactly. And if you didn't hear, we have well over 100 people on X. So if you want to see some people, man, go to X, I guess. I don't know, but we don't mind, man. We don't do this for the clicks and all of that good stuff. We do this because we love the sport, sir.
Right.
We love the sport. We will watch this whether there's nobody listening or whether there's 4,000. We don't care. We could care less, man. We're going to do this regardless.
But we do appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely, 100%. We appreciate everybody watching. We look at you guys as being fans just like us, right? I mean, that's why we're all watching. But it's all good, man. I have no problem showing all the good, the bad, and the ugly in terms of this whole YouTube space, right? These YouTube streets get real messy. I don't do messy, so.
Hey, shout out to Chewy for the super chat. We appreciate
super
you.
Chat in the building. Look at that. Oh, what a hater. You get them all the time, Chewy. You know that. We appreciate you, though, boss. We absolutely appreciate you. Wow, I gotta go with Eubanks on this one. I don't have a choice.
Right.
I don't have.
Man, of course you do.
I mean, I have a choice, but I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going with my gut.
No one's gonna hate you
at all.
Going with your gut, Turtle. But here we go, baby. The undefeated Harlem Eubank versus the first time 147 Jack Catterall, moving up from 140. Here we go.
All right. And the beautiful thing about this, I can't hear the commentation.
Oh, that's even better for you.
That's what I'm saying. I can't hear it. I don't want to hear it. It would pick up through the microphone. But yeah, I'm gonna judge this one straight up.
Hey man, Harlem Eubank does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. And he's the left-hander. He's the southpaw.
That's southpaw. Look, actually, Catterall is the southpaw.
Oh, my bad. Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. I knew one of them was southpaw.
Absolutely. In karate, we call that, and also Taekwondo, we call it open stance.
Right.
That's the open stance because they're on the open side.
It's a good feel-out process.
Well, I've always talked about this, Turf, that the first 3 rounds when you're watching boxing are all feel-out rounds.
Right.
Which is why you should never say, or people who are casuals don't understand. It's like they're not going to go balls out in the first 3. No. Although this one, Eubank just hit him with a pretty good power shot right off the bat. So,
yeah. Where are you at on time?
I am at the 145 mark, 142 now.
Okay, I'm at 47, so we're good.
Okay.
Oof. Good shot, Catterall. Good straight left. That is his punch for the night. Straight left.
It's
should
really
see a lot of
you
that.
can you can see it's kind of a cat and mouse game right now because they're trying to establish outside and inside position. So you can see it off the front foot, Turf.
Correct.
Like
They're probably stepping on each other's toes right now, somewhat. Yep. So if you're teaching boxing, right, and you are a southpaw, where would you want your foot to be, Angelo, if you're a southpaw?
so for someone like Jack Catterall, because he has a left-handed power punch, or even like Manny Pacquiao,
Ooh.
people always think that we want them to be on what we call the weak side, kind of like in football, right? Which is the back side of Harlem Eubank.
Right.
But in truth, what we actually want is for Catterall to go to the inside, the strong side. Because if his left hand is in the pocket, we can make someone like Harlem Eubank miss with the right or feel threatened and not throw his right, and we can clip him with the left all day. We could also throw over the left. We could throw under the left. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like with the left hand. So you want to go towards your inside. So like, let's say you were southpaw, Turf, and you had your right hand forward, but I know that your power hand is your left hand.
Correct.
And I'm going to want you to, at times, try to draw him so that you circle towards your left side.
Correct.
But if I'm teaching it like as a basic, if I'm teaching it to your son who's doing track, I'd be telling him all the time, listen, you pretend like it's one straight line. As a southpaw with your right hand out, you never want to be on that line.
Right.
So you either want to be towards the right side of the line or go towards the left side of the line, but don't stay straight into the line.
That's where you get caught. So who do you have round one? I'm giving it to my guy.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
It could go either way. It could be a draw.
It could go either way because they did both hit each other. But all right, you say Harlem Eubank. I'll for that round it was close enough. I'll give it to Catterall.
There we go. We're 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Write it down so that I'm counting it.
Catterall for Coach Angelo, 1 for Eubank, Professor T. Round 2.
There's a lot of setting up happening right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, absolutely.
Harlem Eubank's using his front hand. He's doing Philly shell looks. He's doing Usyk Ukrainian style looks. Catterall's going in the pocket, out the pocket. So, man, that Eubank family is slick.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
I am at the 2:13 mark now.
That's why. I didn't see what you were yelling at, though. I didn't see a punch.
My bad. Let me try to.
I didn't see a punch at all.
Okay, where are you at right now?
Footwork. I'm at 207. 5,
207. Okay.
4, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind. There we go. That way I could catch up to you. All right, I'm at 202 now.
155, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. I didn't see a punch at all. So I'm assuming you were looking at footwork or something.
No, I was looking at Harlem Eubank. He snuck in a left jab in, and then that's why I was saying that the Harlem Eubank family is
slick. Oh yeah,
very slick. Even this round is kind of close.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a pick'em round in my opinion. Nobody's done anything to win it, but nobody's done anything to lose it either. You know, that's why I say if you got to pick and choose, you're gonna end up picking your favorite fighter. And I mean, you're gonna have to look at the CompuBox numbers and so forth to try to get a lead on this. Eubank has been the one in the middle of the ring the whole time. That's
I agree.
Not the reason why I'm getting ring generalship, etc. Hence the 2-0 start.
I agree with you on that. Especially the second round, he's really controlling the island, as we call it, the middle of the ring.
And the defense, right? The defense.
And the defense is really good. Now, keep in mind, and I to all our listeners right now, keep in mind that there are only 3 judges in the square ring.
There it
So
is.
depending on where that judge is sitting, he's
Right.
only allowed to score based on what he
What he
sees.
sees. Correct.
He's not getting our view, Turf. He's not getting the TV view.
No,
None of the
not
judges
at all.
are getting
None
the
of
TV
them are.
view.
Yeah, none of them are. Now, do they get CompuBox numbers?
No, and that's one of the hard things too, is they're going off of just feel.
There you go. Getting education on boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely have it 2-0. 2-0, Eubank. That's where I got it at now.
The UFC is the one, Turf, that has they have an actual TV camera in front of the judges to kind of look through, and they use that mainly for the jiu-jitsu part, Turf.
Correct.
Because you can't see on the other side of the cage if there's grappling going on. That one's close. I'll give it to Harlem Eubank. So I have it 2-1 for Harlem Eubank right now.
Yep. I have it.
And you're right,
You have it 1-1.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
I have it 2-0. Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, you have it 2-0. My bad.
1 punch out of 5.
The hard thing, Turf, is even when you look at the replays, they're showing the Catterall replays of him hitting Eubank. So,
But they showed the defense too. I mean, yeah, he caught him with the left, but he was on his way back. You know what I mean? Right. So he almost kind of parried it off, if you will. Yeah, he's really trying to work that left hook. The jab, hook. That cat and mouse game that you referred to, Eubank is definitely, he's looking to set something up with that left hand for sure, in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely think that Eubank's going to open up when it gets to about round 6. He's going to open up the playbook. Currently, right now, Turf, I'm on the 3rd round at the 2.
Oh, he just tackled him, bro. What in the hell is that?
So you're ahead of me now. Where are you at?
202. 201. 200. 159, 58.
Got it.
Oh, they stopped it. So,
okay, time out.
Yep.
We got about 150.
Raider Shield family has it 1-1.
Okay.
I'm the only one that has it 2-0.
Where are you at now, Turf? What?
They're not showing. They're not showing the ring clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not much activity this round from
There's a lot of head movement and setups. You know what I mean? Like the fakes.
No, absolutely.
There's a lot of feints and fakes, and
Ooh,
this is like in boxing. I try to explain it when I was training the MMA fighters. I would explain it to them. These movements you see where they're kind of both going bob and weave, trying to set things up, is the same as when you're on the mat, Turf, and you're just kind of like sort of like pummeling or trying to get position on someone. Nobody's really trying to go for a submission yet. They're just trying to get positions.
Correct.
And that's that version for boxing.
Correct.
Trying to get positions.
This would be one round I would give Catterall.
Catterall, yeah. Yep.
I feel like he might even hurt him or disturbed him enough to. You see, he hasn't thrown much this whole round. This is definitely a Catterall fight. I mean, round right here.
So you would have it 2-1.
I have it 2-1 right now. Well, there's no clock. I don't know why they took the clock away.
Yeah, I have it 2-1 for.
I have it 2-1. I have it 2-1.
Hey, check out how the crowd. I love the UK crowd, man. They're all singing. Stuff.
Coach Gravy in the building. Shout out Gravy. My God. Hey, Gravy, man, I need to get you on the show, bro. I'll hit you up. I'll DM you, but I definitely want you on one of these next shows coming up if you got the time, my guy. It's been too long. I need to get with all of y'all, man. Low, Raider Gabe. I ain't forget about y'all, man. That Sunday's looking good right now. Sunday's looking good. At least for another 2 weeks till I got track and field.
So Gravy, we're on our new channel, the Knockout Canvas.
Yes.
Turf Talk Boxing and MMA. We're doing a watch party right now. The main event is Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank in the UK. Everybody was just singing Sweet Caroline, and we're now in round 4.
Yes, and that is the Knockout Canvas. That is on TikTok, X, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all the above. My bad. And we are in round 4. I have it 2-1 for Eubank.
I have it 2-1 for Catterall.
Bingo.
They're opening up now, though, Turf. What minute mark are you at?
2:14, 13,
Okay, cool.
12, 11.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're going to start opening up now. Now you're going to start seeing something. I don't like the way Eubank is reaching right now. He's real jittery. I mean, I can admit when I don't like what I see from a fighter. I don't like what I'm seeing from a fighter right now. He's wasting too much energy. He's too flighty. You know what I mean? It's like he's scared to get hit.
I agree.
I don't like it. I don't like the way he's looking right now.
Although Catterall's making it hard on him, Turf.
He
You
is.
know what I'm saying? Catterall's doing a lot of weaves.
Yeah, he's relaxed. Look at him, smiling in there. Yeah, he's definitely, in my opinion, right now, he's got the upper hand, regardless of the 2-1 start. I think Catterall is settling in nicely.
All right, where are you at on the time clock now, Turf?
1:15,
Perfect.
13, 12, 11.
Perfect. There's been a few left hands that's already gotten through for Catterall on this round. So this could be a Catterall round.
It's a Catterall round for me right now.
Yeah, unless in the final minute. And again, man,
If he flurries, if he can rock him. See how he's reaching? He should get knocked out doing that, man. You know what I mean? Catterall, if you're not putting that in the computer, you got to put that up in the pewter, man, for these next rounds, man. He keep doing that. He needs to see a serious right hand. I mean, left hand. You should see a serious left hand.
Check right hook would work too.
I agree. He's too comfortable rolling over, though. I'm sorry. I'd have to give. Yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing from Eubank right now. I just got
Harlem Eubank's doing a lot of that William Skull moving, bro.
It's just not. It's not right.
Yeah, a little too much.
There's no way he can keep this pace. You know what I mean? It's just too much.
Well, I agree with you,
Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-2. It is even Steven.
I have it 3-1, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1 for Catterall.
Yep. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Like I say, man, if you got this Tuesday, Gravy, let's do it. I don't know which group I'm going to be grading. As y'all know, on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show, we are in grade season, ladies and gentlemen. I am grading all previous Raider players.
Hey, Turf, just so that you know, all the side panels agree with you. They all have a 2-2.
Do they really?
Yeah, every fighter on the side panel.
Yeah, they have a 2-2.
Josh Padley has a 2-2.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep, 2-2.
Yeah. So far, I'm the outlier. I have a 3-1.
Well, you got people with you. I see a lot of guys that's got it 3-1.
Yep. Now man's got a 3-1. Yep. Ooh. Okay. All right. I think Harlem Eubank realizes.
New fight. Oh yeah, because he's
Yeah.
he's out of order. He's absolutely out of order. There's no question he was out of order that round. I mean, way out of order. Even now, I just don't like what I'm seeing. You're wasting energy, guy. I don't like this. I think Catterall is in his head a little bit.
You're at the 224 turf?
219, 18,
219.
17,
Okay.
16,
Gotcha.
15. It's just a lot of nervous energy that I see from Eubank. I don't like it.
Oh. Yeah. It never looks good when you're the one backing away. To judges. To judge, it never looks good.
Absolutely.
And like I said to everybody before this fight went on, I said, don't be surprised if Catterall carries the 147 well.
Correct.
Coming up from 140. He was kind of a big 140 anyways.
To begin with, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. But you're absolutely right from your assessment, Professor T. The Harlem Eubank's moving way too much, man.
Yes. He can't keep that up for 12 rounds. Nope. Shout out to The Rock in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The Knockout Canvas. Don't get me wrong. We appreciate it on the Ultimate Raider Fan show as well, but we're trying to build out this this boxing channel, man, and eventually I will stop, especially after this. Once the season starts, I will not be posting boxing stuff on the Ultimate Raider Fan 32. Enjoy it now while you can. Move over to the Knockout Canvas so you don't lose out. And catch Coach Angelo and Professor T. And we are definitely going to start breaking down a lot more.
Oh, for sure. Next Wednesday night
combat sporting across the board.
Absolutely. Next Wednesday night show at 8 o'clock Pacific time, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about the upcoming Netflix event on Friday, July 11th for free. Boxing, and then also the July 12th New York card with Edgar Berlanga versus Hamza Shiraz, Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda,
right,
and much more. And I got your boy losing this round, by the way, Turf.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I got it 3-2. Catterall, 100%, 100%.
4-1, everyone, for me. I got 4-1, Catterall. Eubank's got to step it up. This is going to be
100%. 100%. Yeah, he's out of order right now. He is out of order right now. So we shall see. We shall see.
Now, where Eubank does have a sneaky, if he can set it up correctly. One of the things about Harlem Eubank that for you guys who have watched them a lot will know, he's got a very sneaky, tight left hook. And if at some point he could land it, Turf,
right,
it might change the game for him here.
Yep. All right. So 3-2 Catterall. I do not like what I see from Eubank. I don't see this going.
Oh, man, Turf.
Yeah, I don't see this going the distance.
It's looking like an MMA fight.
Yeah, this dude, Jack, basically put him in a headlock.
Looking like an MMA fight. Shout out to Emmanuel Stewart, Rock. Yes, sir. Kronk Boxing for sure.
Hey, they just opened up Kronk Boxing.
Yes, sir.
They just opened it up. It was closed the last few times I was there. I actually wanted to go and check it out, but it was closed.
Yeah, I definitely I sent you the article when it first opened. You probably didn't get a chance to see it, Turf, because you were in the middle of track. But yeah. Kronk Gym.
I was happy to see that, man. That definitely made me feel good. Ooh. Yeah, Eubank. It's not.
Oh, that's what I was telling you, Turf.
It's not looking.
Eubank does got that sneaky power.
Yeah.
There's that hook I was telling you, that sneaky little tight hook.
Right.
Catterall better be careful, man.
I still got Catterall winning this round, though.
Well, it's close, Turf. It's close.
I agree, but I have Catterall winning this round right now at the 135 mark. I mean, that was about the only thing you saw was that sneak. Catterall is starting to look a little
tired, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to see some effects on him too, to be honest.
That's what I was saying is Eubank's got that nice little tight. You know how like in jiu-jitsu you can be with someone, you're grappling with them, and for whatever reason they're kind of strong, and you're like, why are you so strong and you're not moving that much? Right. In boxing, yeah, in boxing it's the same. Sometimes guys will throw tight hooks, tight rights, and it doesn't seem like it's traveling that far, but it hurts, man.
It hurts. It makes. I think
Catterall's feeling some of those. And I said, Turf, that about round 6, you should start to see them open up.
Correct.
So I don't know, man. I might honestly give this one to Eubank. I don't know.
I'm not. So far, right now, I don't see it.
Well, the headbutt has caused Jack Catterall's right eye to be bleeding.
There's a
so we have a cut and a bleed on the right eye of Jack Catterall right now.
This can change everything right here. This can change everything right here.
Yep, the headbutts. That's one of the common things that can happen on Southpaw versus Orthodox. The headbutts. But that cut, depending on how bad it gets.
All right.
Harlem Eubank's attacking him like he smells blood, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is, but it is no blood. There is no blood. I have Catterall winning this, man. It's 4-2 Catterall for me. Where's the clock at? This round was they went way over on this round.
There was a timeout because of the headbutt. I don't know, man. I got Eubank on that round.
I don't.
I'm gonna give that round to Eubank for me.
Okay. I got it 4-2. You have it what?
I have it 4-2 for Catterall.
Okay.
But I gave that round to Eubank. So 4-2 for Catterall for me.
Yep. There it is. That was the headbutt. It's a big one too. That definitely hurt. Yeah, that absolutely hurt right there. We got a Frank Weber in the building. Shout out, Frank.
That's a boxing fan right there, Turf. Frank Weber is a huge boxing guy.
Appreciate you for coming through. Hope you enjoy the show, sir. We are going into the 7th round. Uh-oh. I know they're not looking at this cut. Come on, man.
Well, it could go to the scorecards if they stop it, Turf. You know the rules. Everybody in the crowd's booing right now too, Turf.
I'm booing. You see me hitting the button. Cut this mess out, man. Let's go.
All right, they're cheering again. Jack Catterall was like, nope, I want to fight. It's being allowed to continue, Turf.
Yes, sir.
That cut is ugly, though, Turf.
That is a nasty cut, bro. That is a nasty cut.
Wait. The ref's still talking to the commissioner about how bad that cut is.
Bro.
It's pretty ugly,
it's
man.
Over.
Oh, yeah. You know what, though? To be fair, Turf, that's what they should have done with the Tim Tszyu Sebastian Fundora fight. The cut was so bad, it should have just been stopped, so it could have gone to the scorecards.
But does this go to the scorecards?
Yeah,
He's acting like he's won this, and I don't see how he can think he won in 6.
Well, I don't know. It could be 3-3. Could be 4-2 for
I
Eubank.
got it 4-2. Catterall.
I got it 4-2 Catterall. Yeah, it definitely shouldn't be a what they call a no contest, because anytime it goes past the fourth round, anytime it goes past the fourth round, now when they stop it because of cuts, they got to score it straight on how many rounds they saw it. So, could be 3-3 though, Turf. I'm telling you, man.
It could. It definitely could be.
That was just getting good too. Hey man, 147 Turf is getting hot. You got Haney, Garcia, Rolly Romero, Ryan Norman. Everybody's coming up to the 147, especially now the boots left. Everybody's like,
everybody, right? Everybody want to throw their hat in the ring. Boots is gone. The boogeyman is out. Let's go. Boogeyman is gone.
Man, Bootsinas, guys. If you have not seen Jaron Bootsinas yet,
you
need to go Google search that man.
That is the dude right there.
That's the guy. That is the guy. The rumor, Turf, is that they're trying to get him to either be on the undercard of the Canelo Crawford to fight Sergey Bohacek at 154.
Okay.
Or he'll be on that November card I keep telling you about.
Right.
Keep getting attacked. And he's supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz, bro.
Oh, that's the one I want to see. I would rather see him fight Ortiz.
Honestly, for me, I'd rather see him fight Bohacek because it's on the Canelo Crawford.
Right.
I want Boots to get his flowers, man. I want everyone in the world to see how good this kid is.
Right. So what are they calling?
They haven't said yet. They stopped the fight. They're waiting for the scorecards.
I don't want to turn it up and get the channel flagged. If my mic.
Yeah, no, I know. I'll let you know. Would you want to see a rematch if this is a draw?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I want to see a rematch just in general anyways.
Right.
I don't, 4-2. I want to see a rematch.
So if it's 4-2 either way, you'll still want to see a rematch.
Oh, 100%.
But if it's 3-3, you'll for sure want to see a rematch.
Oh, 100%. It doesn't matter, really. I thought this was a good fight to start. I think Eubank is going to benefit from the rematch. You know what I mean? I think Eubank definitely benefits more. If I were Cataract, I wouldn't fight him. Not the second time, not yet anyways. At least give me a belt or something, but I'm not turning around and fighting him again. Not the way he fought, knowing that he fight well. I've never seen Eubank fight so jittery.
He was pretty jittery.
He's very, very, seemed like uncertain. I don't know what you call it. I've never seen him fight like that. So maybe the big time got to him. No idea. He is a Eubank though. Shoot, don't make sense. But yeah, this is a great fight. Absolute great fight.
Been great fights today, Turf. You got to rewatch some of the knockouts from the earlier. But
no, I was watching.
Oh,
yeah. I was just getting everything set up. Like I said, had a lot to set up.
Yeah, it's taking a while for the scorecards, bro.
It's taking a long time. That never is.
Could be a split decision.
That's never a good thing.
Could be a split decision.
Never a good thing when the scorecards are this long.
Here we go.
Mr. Jitters is a tough opponent. You're right about that, Frank.
Here we go.
Live reaction. So do they count the 7th round? That's a great question because I honestly don't know. Who is it? They got him. I told you, Catterall. 42. That's what I had.
Now, you know what's crazy? Check this out. Here's what's crazy, Turf. The scores were 69-66 twice and 69-67. And what that means is
They counted
it went into the 7th round with 1 second. So they judged the 7th round.
Correct.
Which is kind of crazy.
It is crazy. But either way, he wouldn't have had a chance to win it.
That's true. Well, Harlem Eubank got his O. His O just got to go.
Just went. I mean, gotta have a rematch. I mean, there's no way you can't rematch that.
Absolutely. And I think Eddie Hearn is the type of guy who will totally do that.
Right.
He'll be like, yeah, let's do a rematch. Let's make it right. But yeah, man, Harlem, he was just too much movement into early. He didn't
too jittery.
He didn't just sit down. You gotta you gotta press the action.
Nope. I agree, man. I agree. He didn't settle down at all. So that's a bummer, but hey, that's what happens.
Man.
That's what happens. So hey, man, this was amazing. I don't even know where I'm at with I got all of these channels, all of this stuff going. But yeah, this was good.
Yeah, no, we definitely, and again, I think this is the first time we've done a live watch party.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and again, we've only had 2 episodes of the Knockout Canvas so far, guys, so stay patient with us. But whenever Turf is not on any type of track or something, and he can watch the live. In fact, Turf on Friday night for the Netflix card, maybe only if you're free, but Saturday for sure, bro.
Yeah,
with Shakur,
absolutely.
The Shakur Stevenson card,
absolutely.
And then, yeah, man, this event was pretty cool. We got to see who they're calling the net. He's only 18 years old. They're calling him the next Anthony Joshua. That's the heavyweight Leo Atang, who won by first round knockout today. That was nice to see. We got to see former 126-pound female champ Sky Nicholson win by knockout today in her new weight class of 122. And then we got to see a hell of a fight between Aqib Fiaz and Alex Murphy at 135. That was very, very close.
Yes, sir.
Fiaz won. Pat Brown, who's kind of like the cruiserweight version of Ricky Hatton because of his popularity right now in Manchester.
Yep.
Won by first round knockout today at cruiserweight, so he's a beast. And Turf, absolutely, we were able to watch the co-main event between Joe Cordina and Jarrett Gonzalez, and Turf absolutely loved that fight.
Absolutely, that was
his guy, Jarrett Gonzalez. Really close fight. Joe Cordina did win, but it was very exciting. I don't think the scorecards reflect how close that fight really was.
Correct.
Yeah, man, does Jack Catterall, Harlem Eubank? Hopefully we see a rematch. Harlem Eubank gets his first defeat. So very exciting, Turf. Very, very, very exciting stuff.
Yes, sir. Why am I not allowing? It's not allowing me to do Instagram.
We're just learning. We're still working on the kinks, y'all. Still working on the kinks.
I'm just trying to get all of the Knockout Canvas's stuff. So now what I'm currently doing, which you'll be happy about, is I'm setting up the accounts so that I can
Start running them
clips.
through.
Yeah, running the
Cool.
clips.
Cool. Hey, so before we go, Turf, going into next week, I asked you this earlier. David Morrell, who just fought David Benavidez here in Las Vegas back in February,
Right.
loses a very good, exciting fight. Obviously, David Benavidez wins. That was at 175 pounds. Morrell, who is a killer, and he's quite good, dude. And again, taking David Benavidez the distance is a feat on its own.
Right.
But he actually held his own for 3-4 of those rounds, winning at least 3 of them.
Right.
He's fighting the young better Biev, Iman Katayev, on Saturday.
Right.
Who are you picking for Imam Katayev versus David Morrell at 175?
I'm a rock with Morrell.
Oh shit! Yeah. I'm surprised, man. You usually go with the Scully's boys and that. Wow.
I have to go with where my mind and my gut feeling immediately said, boom.
Morrell. So guys, Professor T, he makes money betting. So sounds like the bet is on David Morrell.
I mean, hey, if that's where the odds are. So let me be honest with my betting. I always bet for the underdog. It's got to be something that makes it worth it in order for me to bet. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's no secret. I am absolutely betting on my guy, Terrence Bud Crawford, for the knockout, by the way. Win by knockout. That's what I'm betting.
I think it's like plus 1,200, right, Turf?
So you already see where Turf is going with it. If I can hit that, I've hit before on odds that large. So, but that's my guess. That's my gut. That's where I'm going with. It is what it is. Man, 113 people on the X.
Thank you, guys.
Bro.
Thank you, guys. The X is the best. Thank you, guys.
X is the best. They just fuck.
Man. Well, you know what it is, Turf, is it could be UK fans, too, who are watching it with us on time.
Right?
So,
it's very possible. Very possible. We got a lot of, believe it or not, there are a lot of UK fans for the Raiders, man. Shout out to the UK Raider fans. A lot of them, actually. A lot of them like Raiders from over on the pond.
Well, you and I are going to make it to one of those UK fights as soon as the doctors allow me, Turf.
100%. Bro, I cannot wait to fly across the pond to watch a fight one day. That is definitely on the bucket list. Yeah, without a question, we'll be doing that at some point.
We're doing that, Turf. We're doing that.
100%. 100%.
All right, Turf, how about this one? So on the same card, again, where they play the U.S. Open in the Louis Armstrong Arena, you got Albert Puello defending his WBC 140 belt against the guy who quite literally actually killed a man.
Yeah.
Matias.
Yeah.
Who are you picking on that one?
I got to pick Matias.
Matias, really? You're going against the Wasp, bro?
I'm going against
the Wasp?
Hey, we got to create some controversy somewhere.
Man, wow. All right. For me, I got to pick Albert Puello on that one. He's just, he's low key, and I'm not going to say it like this to make, the chat all go crazy, but he's kind of like a Dominican version of Floyd in some ways.
Yeah, no, he's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
Absolutely the real deal.
Yeah. And Matias is strong, but just like Ali said, man, your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see, baby.
Bingo. Yes, sir.
We'll see. All right, now the big one, Turf, that is a little controversial. Edgar Berlanga, who talks a lot.
Yes.
He keeps calling himself the King of New York. He has the one loss to Canelo from last year.
Yep.
This is at 168 pounds. This is the first time the undefeated Hamza Shiraz, who was 6'3", and he was at the 160 pounds smoking everyone like Tommy Hearns.
Right.
Shout out to Kronk Jim. Decided to move up to 168. So His first fight is Edgar Berlanga. Who do you got on Berlanga versus Shiraz, Turf?
I'm taking Berlanga, man. I got to shout out my New York peoples, man. I'm going with him.
Oh.
I think he's got a little. I think he's got a little bit more confidence after that Canelo fight.
I can agree with that. He definitely learned a lot in the Canelo fight.
100%.
He definitely learned a lot in the Canelo fight. All right. That one's a 50-50. That's hard.
Right.
I would agree with what Professor T is saying, that whoever is the plus money, that might be the person to bet on, just, in case you get a hit. I don't know about that one. I'll let you know on Wednesday what I think. I got to do some more tape studying. I'm leaning Shiraz, if you want to know what I'm leaning right now, because Shiraz is working with Andy Lee. Andy Lee is a hell of a coach, as you know, and he was a former world champion. So I don't know, man. I feel like Shiraz doesn't get enough due credit, and that 6'3" frame might actually do a lot better with 168 pounds. I mean, that's more meat on the bone, So I don't know. I'm leaning Shiraz. So of course, the main event is William Cepeda, who everybody keeps saying is the guy that's going to finally do it. Undefeated young Mexican, fights like Julio Cesar Chavez, but he's fighting our guy, Shakur Stevenson.
Hey, you already know who I'm picking on that one. I would never pick against. No question. I'm picking Shakur over anybody, really.
Now, but how are you?
He's the best boxer out there right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think you and I definitely agree on that. How are you picking it though? Like, do you think it'll be close? Do you think it'll be a dominant unanimous decision?
It depends, man. If Shakur can find a way to use that speed to create power, you know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't create power with the speed and keep this kid at bay, he could be in for a long night, man. It could be. He's definitely going to need to use every bit of his boxing prowess and skills, to keep that center and not quote unquote run, if you will. Because you can't hurt him, man. I just don't see the kid stopping at any cost.
All right, that's a very that's a fair assessment. My hot take, Turf, that I will continue to say on the Knockout Canvas and the Ultimate Raider Fan and all the platforms, all the people that ask me, is I believe this is the fight that Shakur Stevenson actually knocks him out.
Exactly.
Does it in front of everyone.
He's right.
Makes everybody start to go, what are you going to say now? I've been telling you that. And again, people don't give Shakur Stevenson enough credit for the body punching power that he has, Turf. He's very similar to Pernell Whitaker in that sense. That Pernell would hurt people.
Throwing around Sweet Pea's name for nothing.
Right.
You talking about fighting and you put Sweet Pea's name in it. That's serious.
But you know what I'm saying about the body punching, Turf? Like Sweet Pea really hurt people to the body.
All day.
That's why they would get scared of him.
Yep.
So yeah, man, I think this is going to be the fight that Shakur Stevenson finally shows everybody up. And if you guys got to watch me and Professor T's episode 2, we broke some news about what Jake Paul is going to do next and what Gervonta Davis is going to do next. So if you guys want to go back to that show, we talked about that there's a reason why Gervonta Davis will 100% not be fighting Shakur Stevenson next.
Right.
In any form or fashion. That's not going to happen.
I agree.
So yeah.
All right, man. Well,
fun,
yeah, this was awesome, man. This was awesome. Plenty more to come. I will definitely be decking out some cut ups, some shorts, all that good stuff. Hopefully everyone's subscribed, right? And you get to see it all, man. It should be good content. It should be very good content moving forward. As you know, this is another love, and a lot of people may not know this, Coach, but boxing was my first love, man. Even over football. Boxing. I mean, you know what I mean? When you got a Hall of Famer around the corner and John Iceman Scully. Shout out to the Iceman. He actually just got a movie put out on.
Oh,
Yep, they had a grand opening in Connecticut. Yeah, it was all over the newspaper, etc. He is a Connecticut Hall of Famer boxer. Again, he was a pallbearer for the great late Willie Pep. He's first and in front on the newspaper. You want to talk about a plethora of knowledge in boxing? I'm telling you right now, that guy is literally the boxing encyclopedia. It doesn't make any sense how he got hit in the head for a living, and the dude's sharp as a tack still. I mean, he still spars today, and the dude remembers things back from 4 or 5 years old, man. It's ridiculous. It's crazy, the memory that John Scully has. It doesn't make sense. So
the other thing I'll add to that too is in the boxing world doesn't look at him this way, but I think the casual fan world kind of has Scully's a very underrated to the casual fans.
Oh yeah,
he's a very good coach. You and I both know he's on Batervia's corner, and some of the other fighters. Congratulations to the latest one he had win last week Friday in Montreal.
Correct.
So very good coach, at least in my opinion.
No, absolutely.
What do I know about coaching, Turf?
He's coached quite a few, man. I mean, Bad Chad Dawson was one of his biggest champs, I would say. Born and bred out of Connecticut, so obviously a hometown hero, if you will. But yeah, man, Scott, man, it's just we'd be sitting here talking for hours if you want to talk about Iceman.
Yeah, Iceman's a good dude. And we will have him on the show and me.
100%. Hell, if he's not doing anything right now, he would have been on. I'll line that up though, for sure. I'll line that up.
Yeah. We want to get all of our technical stuff corrected. We want to get a few more episodes going.
Exactly.
We want to be all settled, so we're not dealing with technical issues.
Correct.
When we start bringing people in.
Correct.
To the show, so.
And we're looking good right now. Like I say, you can see this is what we will look like for the foreseeable future, at least for right now. I may add a few more bells and whistles or things along those lines.
You got to put up that Scarface trophy, man, or that poster somewhere.
Yeah.
It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom right now.
All right. Scarface. Yep, that's my joint right there. My favorite movie. It's my all-time favorite movie. So.
And then you do have those ring magazines, Turf. You could put it like, I know. I was just thinking like you could put it.
I don't know if you guys know. I don't like messing with this. But I'm going to just let y'all see. I don't know if y'all understand what this is, man. But this is a signed ring magazine, legit, from the great late Archie Moore. Don't get no in this right here. This is one of my prized possessions, man.
Mongoose, y'all. The Mongoose. Which, by the way, Turf, I talked about that the other day, about that style. You know, that style that he really was able to do, that cross. That's why they called him the Mongoose, the cross guard style, right? But we've seen others do it. And obviously in the past, we've seen great, like Gene Fulmer used it. But for people of our generation, you know, Ken Norton, right? Ken Norton was one. Frazier used it. George Foreman used it. You know, that's Tim Witherspoon is one in the 80s that was using that cross guard. So
right.
Yeah, man. Archie Moore, the Mongoose.
And I see you, Rock. I appreciate you for giving me a heads up on that, man. I absolutely will do that. As you can see, we have the ticker down at the bottom. I don't think I have it on here just yet, but yes, we are live every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Moving forward.
Right.
Every night, 10 p.m. Wednesday night.
That's 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Correct.
I don't know which time zone you're in. And
Correct.
Rock, to answer your question, I will answer it for you because you definitely seem like a boxing aficionado, and we appreciate that. You can Google search my name, Angelo Reyes, boxing coach, and if you Google search it, it'll kind of show you some of the things I've done prior to my liver transplant that happened almost 3 years ago today, Turf. I wanted to tell you that is you know that 3 years ago today, Turf, and I earlier off camera, my wife said hello to you, and it's her birthday today. But 3 years ago today, Turf, on her birthday was the day that the doctor came in, the oncology unit here in Las Vegas, and said, your husband is going to die. He's got less than 30 days.
Damn, man. Damn.
That's crazy, right? Because 3 years later, I'm with you, Professor T. We're having a blast watching boxing. We got all this positive energy around us, and I always talk about it, Turf. It's because of the power of organ donation, man. God is good, bro. And
Yes, sir.
and please, if you've never looked into why organ donation is important, then just remember that people like me are alive because of that. It's because of the second chance and gift of life. So that's why I always wear the green. It's the color for organ donation. So thank you, guys. But Rock, I am from the school, my first mentor, and I was with him from 2007 to almost 2000. I'd definitely say 2011, but almost finished 2012 with him, as I was at Wildcard Gym learning from the great Freddie Roach.
Bingo.
And then, Rock, I had a wonderful opportunity to come to Las Vegas and learn 2012 up until I stopped training MMA fighters and boxers with the late great Roger Mayweather.
Roger, the Mamba.
Yeah, the Mamba, and that was some great times for me. Great times for me. But as Turf knows, I never really like to brag about it, so I just oftentimes ask people. You can just Google search it, and
yes, sir.
You'll know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, man. Well, we are definitely going to close out. Man, we've been on long. What, 3-4 hours, something like that?
Yeah, well, that's what the watch party is.
I know, right?
That's what a watch party is.
I agree. Yeah, we'll definitely have more of a formal, hopefully, formal and, scheduled, Wednesday night show where it'll make way more sense. We'll definitely have some film studies and break down some things. All that good stuff, man. But we're, hey, we just got it started. I don't like to miss, man. So moving forward, I don't expect to miss anymore.
Right. But again, barring schedule, like there's always, it's barring schedule. Turf's got an amazing daughter who's going to be winning tons of competitions for gymnastics. That's going to be coming forward. He's got a son going to
Gopher Dealers.
Shout out to the Golden Gophers. He's got his amazing son who's going to the Junior Olympics.
Hey, that's right. Shout out Big Trey Day.
Big Trey. So, I mean, again, man, I never want to hold Turf to this where it's like, of course, family will always come first and health will always come first. So
yes.
if I have to go somewhere because of my health and Turf is manning the ship, that'll work. Right. Once I learn this tech stuff, then Turf will let me maybe man it sometimes when he has to go do whatever it is with Golden Gophers later in the year. But for now, we got a good solid, at least hopefully a good solid 4 weeks without track.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, we don't have nothing going on right now. The end of the month is Junior Olympics in Humble, Texas. Right. And I believe that starts on July 28th. So anybody that is a track and field fan, if you're in the area, I highly suggest it. I have not been to a Junior Olympics in a decade. And what I can tell you is I cannot wait to go to this one. I mean, it's star-studded. It always is star-studded. But for whatever reason right now, track and field is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you had 3 high schoolers break sub-10s. Come on. 3. It's never been done, ever. Not one, let alone 2 or 3. Not one high schooler has broke 10 before. And you had 3 of them. 3 of them. You got the Tate guy down in San Antonio. I've actually gotten to see him run in club a few times. I'm having a blast. For you football fans, right? Jamal Charles has the track club. He's there every track meet as well, with quite a few others. Marion Jones. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. It is a mecca here in Texas for track. So, and this is new for me. This is my son's first year. He's never ever ran track for high school, he's not even in high school, only 13. So not even for school. This was his first year across the board for school and club track. And he won districts, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge. He won districts for the 4 and the 800. Which is what we thought he'd be going to the Junior Olympics for, but it turns out he's going for the 200-meter hurdles. Yeah, he had a rough time. He had a good learning lesson at regionals in terms of how athletes take it up a notch. And it's no different in the boxing game. And the way I'll explain it from the boxing game, right? It's no different than what you see in a regular fight or a title fight, right? Those 10 to 12 rounds make a huge difference. Why? Because those last 2 rounds, what do they call them? The championship rounds. And if you've never been there, you don't know. My son had never been to a regional he didn't go to district ever, right? So we were shocked that he killed it in district like that. And he realized, you know what? I didn't have anything to lose district, so I didn't care. So he went out there and had personal records on all of his events. But when it came to regionals, that it got real, right? Because now there's an expectation. Now you are on top of that list. He was actually seeded 2nd and 3rd, accordingly.
Wow.
Exactly. So there was no reason for him to miss. And he absolutely bit it. So, but it's a learning lesson. I'd rather him learn and do this now than have to, right? He'll feel this in high school as last year, right? He gets there and doesn't have that understanding because it's different, ladies and gentlemen. There's levels to everything. And you know, you got to learn. You got to learn, man. So he had a good learning lesson, but he still made it. So yeah, we're excited for him. Excited for him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great, Turf. That's great. And that's great. I don't know what you guys are feeding these kids nowadays.
It's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
I was going to say, and I think you're far away from this area, Turf, but on July 19th in Frisco, Texas, you guys have a major fight happening.
Hey.
And it's Jesse Bam Rodriguez unifying for the WBC, WBO, and lineal Junior Bantamweight Championship against Fumalele Kafu from Africa.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, the undercard is Diego Pacheco, the 6'4", 168-pounder, fighting Trevor McCumbee for the WBO interim 168. And then you got Austin Amo Williams fighting Etanosa Oliha, who's the number 3 ranked. So there's a good card if people want to watch live boxing. But how far away is Frisco, Texas from where you're at?
It's about 2 hours 45 minutes. So it's a bit of a ways, but if I got you know, a road dog to go with, and you know.
Right. But I remember you saying you would want to take Spence to a fight.
Yes.
But if you were going to take Spence to a fight, that'd be the fight to take him to. Just so that he could see the actual, like, up and coming, these are the guys, right? And of course, Bam Rodriguez is pound for pound number 5 right now. So so there is that. But yeah, and then for you guys who are listening, Chewy and everybody, Gravy, you guys are up in Fresno. Next weekend on July 12th, there is a fight on Fresno that Paulie Malignaggi and Chris Algieri will be calling. And it's Lester Martinez versus Pierre Dibombe. Lester Martinez is the Argentinian Canelo lookalike that Terrence Crawford has on the team. Yeah, that's Terrence Crawford's guy, and that's who Terrence Crawford uses for to get ready for Canelo. So if you're in the Fresno area and you want to buy cheap boxing tickets, go check that one out. And my guy Paulie Malignaggi and Chris Algieri will be there. So a couple of things there, Turf.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, yeah, let's close this thing out. Like I said, we'll be having some shorts coming to you soon. Be on the lookout for those. And I think the next fight is Friday, right? We might watch.
Yeah, so the next one on schedule, free TV, Friday, July 11th on Netflix. That main event is Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano, which, as you know, Turf, are fight of the year. Just like you're saying, it's not like the WNBA. These women actually try to kill each other. So it translates very well. You also have Alicia Bumgarner fighting Jennifer Miranda, right? There's a unification fight at 122 pounds between Ellie Scottney, Yamalith Mercado. So you guys are going to be watching, like, if you want to know what's up with women's boxing, the
Right.
entire card is all of the top women that you'll see. So, but like you said, Turf, unlike the WNBA, there are actual dunks.
Right. Yeah, they're knockouts.
There will be knockouts and blood and guts all over. So that's Friday, July 11th. And then July 12th is the big New York card, which, of course, Stevenson, Williams, Cepeda. So me and Turf will be back Wednesday night, 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Pacific.
10 p.m.
Central. And hopefully, Turf, by then, maybe you could find some watermark videos to break down some
Right.
of UFC jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. It'd be fun to hear you talk and show us why Kayla Harrison got the Kimura, or
Right.
how Ilya Tapora got out of the leg lock. It'd be really
Right.
fun to hear all of
Absolutely.
that stuff. But all right.
All right, we are out of here. Till next time. Peace.